Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting Photoshop tutorial, and today I am going to share with you how to create circular pixel stretch effect in Photoshop. So let's start with it. So to create the similar effect as shown in the template or this thumbnail, to create the similar effect you need to create the similar process which I am following here. So we have to make a new document. You can click on file, then new, and we have to select the height and width to 1080 and width and height both to 1080 and resolution to 150 pixels per inch, color mode to RGB color 8-bit, and background contents you can keep white or background color or any color you want, as it wouldn't matter. So just click OK. Now click this lock button to unlock it, double click it and then click on OK. So it is unlocked, and then go to layer window by double clicking here and click on, just bring it here, click on gradient overlay. Okay, and then go to this third icon which says black and white, and after that come here to the lower point of this angular tool. So go on the color, and then you can take any soft color if you want, but I have selected a color for myself which would be 00C0FF. I will be selecting this color and I will keep its location to 20%. Okay, for the right hand side I will keep the color to white and the location to 60%. Okay, then click on OK, then blend mode to normal, opacity 100, and just click on reverse. Okay, and after that style, click on radial and keep the percentage or the angle to 30 degrees and the scale to 150%. Okay, is done, and click OK here now. So my background creation is done. So after that you take the main model image which I have downloaded from Picsart. I will share the link in the description, and you can also use the similar image if you want. Now click on move tool, the shortcut is V, and just holding it, just put on the layer which you have created. Now you need to resize it. To resize it, click on Ctrl+T or Command+T in the Mac, or you can click Ctrl+T in Windows. So after that you can't see the adjustment button, right? So we have to click on Ctrl+0 so that we can find the adjustment icons. Just click on Alt+Shift and just resize it as you want it. Okay, so click on enter and then zoom it by clicking Z, and after that just clicking V. You need to move it here because we want to create this circular pixel effect in the right side, right? So we have to make it the main image to the left so that the image is more prominent here. So after that here comes the main part, which is the quick selection, and we will be doing with this quick selection tool, or you can also do it with pen tool if you want. So let's start with it. I will do it a bit fast. Now that our selection is done, we will bring the photo to the main window here, and Now we will click on this mask icon to mask out the layer which you have selected. Okay, so after that we will click on rectangular marquee tool here and just click narrow shape rectangle. Okay, I'm missing something. Let's click it from here so that we can select the maximum of the colors from here. Okay, and after that, after selecting the rectangular marquee tool, we'll click on Ctrl plus J. Okay, holding the main thumbnail, we'll click on Ctrl plus J, and that will be a problem if you are selecting in the just the masking layer. So no, this layer will be created. As you can see, a layer is created here, and after that we'll click on Ctrl plus T to stretch it, and holding Alt plus Shift will just shift, and we will just drag it until it moves away from the main picture. Okay, and click on enter when you are done with it. Okay, so after that we'll click on the lower layer and we will click the same process, but here in the first process, as you can see, this layer was straight. You can see this layer was straight, but in this layer is not straight, so we have to do another thing, which is polygonal lasso tool. We have to select and just select from here, just make a rectangle here. So we have done with the selection, and after that clicking on the main thumbnail, again do the same process of Ctrl plus J. Now we can't just make it Alt plus Shift because it is not in a straight line. So to bring it in a straight line, so we have to tilt it and make it straight according to our requirement, so it looks straight here. And after that, by clicking Ctrl plus T again, we'll hold on Alt plus Shift and drag it again. Now it's done, as you can see, and both the layers are here not matching, so there is a gap, small gap, minute gap, which we have to move and resettle. So for that we will click on this move tool and we will just merge it. Okay, it's merged now. So after that we will do this, both the layers merging. You can either click this and click on merge layers, or the shortcut is Ctrl plus E to merge both the layers. And now this merging up is done. After that we'll click on this view and make sure this snap icon is checked, so that we can do the snapping of this layer. And to select canvas, we'll move it up here, and after that click on Ctrl plus A and then go to image, then crop, and then click Ctrl plus D to undo it. So after that go to filter, then distort, then go to polar coordinates and just make sure that it is selected to rectangular to polar here. Okay, so it's done here, as you can see, and you can see here there is an adjustment here where this rectangle this rectangle layer became a radial at this point, as you can see, this point, and we have to bring it down to this main icon layer and make it active. After that we will move this according to our requirement so that it fits the image. So we will click on Ctrl plus T to resize it. And just adjust it here so that it is not moving above our main characters here, and it is also covering these legs of the main character. So after that, click on enter after the selection is done. Now we have to select this layer mask here, and keeping this layer mask as active, we have to select this pencil tool here, and after that, selecting the pencil tool, we'll keep the size as 35 pixels and 100% hardness, and we will make sure this foreground color is black, and we just paint out the areas which we don't require here. You can always zoom in a bit so that you are not missing out any areas. You can zoom in by clicking on Z, and just paint out the areas. If you want, you can increase a bit of this size so that it becomes a lot easier for you to paint out the areas. And now you can see this painting out is done. Okay, so now is the time for making the shadow. Okay, so selecting this main model here, click on add new layer, and after that click on brush tool, make it selected to pixel between 175 to 200 pixels. I will keep it on 185, the hardness to be 0, and opacity and flow to be 100%, and keeping the foreground color as black. Just click it once. Okay, after clicking that, go to Ctrl T and holding on Alt plus Shift, just bring it down and again stretch it as far as the model is concerned. Okay, you can always select a scale tool here so that you can exactly understand how much this layer is, and you can stretch it in that way. Okay, so as you can see, it's there, but you can see this model is flying, right? So we have to make a selection which is also flying. So we will hold on both of this layer and click on V, and we will just move it upwards. Okay, so after doing that, we can see this opacity of this shadow is bit bright, so we will make it to 55. Okay, that is good for us. And after doing that, our image is done, and you can make use of the same process to make your own required image if you want. So our image is done, and if you like the tutorial, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you like the video. Thank you. Visit again.